this. This is CNBC bringing up Alan Lichtman's prediction that Harris will beat Donald Trump. Now, this story came out September 5th, and since then, Nate Silver has had wildly different predictions. And just recently, Alan Lichtman and Nate Silver got into it on X. This is very interesting because it looks like, I'm going to say this right at the beginning so we don't bury the lead, Trump's going to win. And we'll break this down and I'll explain why. But Alan Lichtman is the professor who has what he calls the keys to the White House. He says that he's been right on every election except for Bush v. Gore going back to the 80s. Nate Silver has a forecast model which says, based on what we're seeing today, here are your probabilities. Nate Silver also weighs the bias of each of these polls. Now, Nate Silver's calling out this professor, saying his keys are ridiculous. Trump's favored to win by his own methodology, and Lichtman's just like, nah. But I agree with Nate Silver. Let me show you what they're saying, and then we'll get into why Trump's going to win. Lichtman says Nate Silver has finally seen the light. Weeks after I predicted a Harris victory, he has come down from a 2/3 probability of a Trump victory to a 58% probability of a Harris victory. Nate Silver says the funny thing is, if you actually apply his keys correctly based on how he's applied them in the past, they predict a Trump victory. More about this soon, LOL. Lichtman says, Nate, you don't have the faintest idea about how to apply my keys. You are neither a historian or a political scientist or have any academic credentials of any kind.
Shots fired.
You got him there.
Oh,
Nerd fight. Everybody knows in debate when the guy says, I'm in Mensa. You know who's losing. He says, remember, you were wrong when you said the keys could early predict Obama's reelection. And Silver responded, I've spent way too much time on this and have a lot of receipts from how you've applied your keys in the past. At least 7 of the keys, maybe 8, clearly favor Trump. Sorry, brother. That's what the keys says. The keys say, unless you're admitting they're totally arbitrary. And he may as well. I look at this guy and I'm like, what does the CIA go to Lichtman and say, hey, here's who's going to win? Just say it. Because when you look at the keys to the White House, which we've got it right here, I'm going to go through them as quick as I can because we do this periodically. And we're going to ask the panel about this. And you guys watching at home live, get your super chats in, and then we'll see what people think. So he's got 13 criteria. If more than, what do they say? If more than 6 are false, let me see how they break this down. Is it 6 or is it 8? Let's. I want to make sure I get the numbers right here. They say the results are in. He's saying Harris is going to win. Lichtman revealed his decision on Thursday. The Democrats hold the White House. His forecast is based on the historical index model. He developed it, analyzed the political landscape through the lens of 13 true or false statements. If 6 or more of the statements are false, Trump will win. All right, number 1, party mandate. After the midterm elections, the incumbent party holds more seats in the House of Representatives. Okay, clearly that's false. The Republicans are winning. Mm-hmm. So that's one for Trump. Contest. There is no serious contest for the incumbent party nomination. He put true.
Which is false.
Which is false.
That is false.
That's false.
Biden's gone. Harris was put in.
She was
Dean Phillips,
literally
RFK Jr. There were many people who were Marianne Williamson, but he said no serious. Yeah. Okay, well, RFK
the only
Jr.
reason it wasn't serious is because the Democratic Party used their lawfare to destroy the candidates who were pushing back against Biden.
So that's 2 for Trump. Hold on. Let's take it at face value. And he's saying it doesn't matter if they cheat or otherwise. If there's no contest for the incumbent party nomination, that's it. And so the argument I've heard is he applies this only to the convention. Is the convention in disarray? All right. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to say I take that away from Trump. It's true. Okay. Incumbency. The incumbent party candidate is the sitting president. False. Yeah, it's Kamala Harris. The next one is third party. There's no significant third party campaign. That is true. Well, RFK's out. All right, so it's only 2 for Trump. He needs 4 more. Short-term economy. The economy is not in a recession during the election campaign. True. Are we in a recession?
We've technically been in a recession for a while.
Yes.
Chief economist for Bloomberg, I think it was, said that based on these indicators, we use a conservative model of determining when we're in a recession. But based on where we're at now, this is a recession.
Yeah, they've changed the definition of the word recession. It used to be 2 back-to-back quarters of minus 1.5.
Not to mention, we've got this from Post Millennial. Big Lots is shuttering 350 stores. And I know you guys, I'm glad you're sitting down for this because I'm worried about you when I tell you this, but Hooters shut down 40 locations.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
I know. When Hooters, now look, we can joke all day about Hooters, but they got wings and they got boobs. Mm-hmm. And if you can't sell those, holy crap.